afternoon, Senior Planet. Welcome, welcome to everyone who is live in our Zoom room and everyone who is watching us in YouTube. Welcome, welcome, and thanks for being here. My name is Deborah Gunn, and I will be taking you through your follow along Tai Chi flow today. There is nothing to get perfect. You don't have to memorize anything. You don't have to do anything perfect. If I'm going one way and you're going another, it's okay. It might just be your settings in Zoom that make it look a little backwards. There is no right or wrong, no right or left. And all you need for equipment today is a chair in case you need it. It's always nice to have a chair handy for balance if you need to hold on to something. And you can always sit and do this seated if you need to. You can do it barefoot or with shoes on. If you're wearing shoes, just make sure they're flat. And you just need enough room to move side to side, forward and back, and extend your arms. And that's it. Let's get started, shall we? I think that's everything. Yeah, I think that's everything. I'm going to play some nice quiet music. Let's get that started before we get our counting going. And that's just going to be quiet in the background. And let's go, Nicole. Oh my gosh, we already did that, didn't we? Let's get started. We're going to warm up with some Qigong. Find yourself your spot for your mindful movement. I lost my train of thought there for a second. Let's get started. I am just going to make it so I can see you a little bit better. If you're on a small screen in the live Zoom, you can always click on speaker view to see us a little bit better. Otherwise, you can keep it on gallery view and see everybody moving together. Let's get started. We're going to start with our feet together. Let me just switch cameras, I apologize. Make it a little easier for you to see me. There we go. Okay. Starting with our feet together, or as close together as you can get them. We're going to start with our hands on our belly. And just take a few deep breaths, coming into the present moment. I'm going to make one more adjustment here, just so I can see everybody. Okay. Letting everything else go for the moment. Relaxing the neck, relaxing the shoulders, taking some deep breaths. Bringing your awareness into your body and letting everything else go. Relaxing the hands at the sides. And then rising up to the corners, gathering energy, bringing it into your heart and softening down. Breathing in, gathering, and breathing out, softening. Connecting to your breath, sinking the chi, your life force energy, gathering from the earth, bringing into your heart, and softening down. Taking a step out, and the hands drop down, rising up in front, just shoulder height, and sinking down as you soften. Breathing in, rising up, breathing out, softening. This is opening the door. Breathing in and breathing out. Just nice, gentle rise and fall, like a mist rising off a pond and then a soft rain coming down. One more time, opening the door. Breathe in and breathe out. The fingertips turning towards each other at the bottom, pulling up to the heart. Turning out, reach overhead. Exhale all the way down. Breathing in and breathing out. This is lifting up the heavens. Breathe in and breathe out. Nice big stretch through the shoulders and the upper back. One more time. Big breath in. A little hold at the top. And exhale all the way down. And then this hand sweeps over to this side. The palms come together and sweep across in front of the eyes, back across in front of the heart, and back again across the lower abdomen, your dantian, your center reservoir of energy. Breathing in one direction and out the other. Gentle turn through the spine. One more time. The swimming dragon. Just a nice little gentle rotation. The hands separate, circling up over the head, coming down in the front. Breathe in and open. Now one hand drifts behind the back, the other across in front of the shoulder. We turn and look over the shoulder as we exhale. Breathe in, opening up. Breathe out, going the other way. This is the twisting dragon. Feeling that nice gentle rotation in the hips, the knees, the back, the shoulders. Breathing in and breathing out. Coming back to the center. Breathe in and open. Now this hand scoops under, this hand scoops over, and we embrace the moon. Rise up and expand, turning the moon over, sinking down. Connecting your breath. Breathing in, expand. Breathing out, soften. Couple more times. Breathe in and breathe out. One more time, taking a little bit of a wider step this time, sinking down. We turn that toe out, pushing it away, and circling back around. Nice and easy and slow. Exhale as you push. How present can you be? Just noticing the movement, the sensations. Exhale as you push away and inhale as you come into your belly. This time as we push it away, we change direction, coming back into the heart and going the other way. Beautiful. Breathe in as you come close and breathe out as it moves away, as if you're holding that little ball of energy between your palms. Nice gentle rotation through the spine. One more time. Turning this toe in. Breathe in a big expansion, the other hand scooping under to embrace the moon, sinking down, turn out the toe, pushing it away. The moon orbits the earth. Maybe starting to feel that energy and tingle between your palms. Exhale. This time we change direction, pulling back into the heart and going the other way. Breathe in and breathe out. One more time. Beautiful. Turning this toe back in. Breathe in and open. Both hands drifting up over the head, coming together and down to heart center as we sink down. Breathe in and breathe out, looking the other way. Just a little turn. Sinking down, breathe in, and then pushing the other way. Just a little push and stretch in the neck. Again, breathing in. When we come up this time, you can step forward with one foot, that opposite foot. Sinking down, and then the other foot stepping forward. Little balance challenge. Breathing in, and then tapping out to the side. Sinking down, and then the other side. Warming up all the joints. Sinking down, now tapping back. Just a little tap. And then the other side, tapping back. And then if you like, you can keep doing that, or you can cross that midline and curtsy Stepping in, sink down, and then the other side. And then sinking down one last time, rising up over the head, reaching up high, taking a wide step again, sinking down, and then the hands float out to the sides. Breathing in, coming up the center, reaching for the sky, and then down the center. Exhale. Breathing in and breathing out. This is planting the seeds one last time. Nice stretch. And exhale at the bottom. Then the hands come back to the center, the backs of the hands towards each other, up the center, circling back down. Beautiful. This is the fountain bringing in the water element. Soft but powerful. The fountain. One more time. Bringing the feet a little bit closer together. And then the hands rise up to shoulder height and soften down again. Elbows getting heavy. And when we rise back up, we can tap out with one toe. Stepping back in. And then the other toe. Nice and easy. And then you can keep tapping the toe or lift the knee. Wobbling is okay. And then the other side. This is the crane. Now this time you can go as high as you like with the arms, opening up the wings and dropping back down. Again on the other side, the crane. Excellent balance. Beautiful. Now if you like, you can keep lifting the knee, touch down, or keep that knee up. And really challenge the balance. Touching down anytime you need to. Wobbling is okay. Woo! And then stepping down. Same thing on the other side. Lifting up. Touching down whenever you need to. Nice and slow and steady. Beautiful. One more time. The crane. Stepping back down, taking a little bit of a step, crossing the wrists at the bottom and harmonizing yin and yang. Breathe in and breathe out. One more time. Now another little balance challenge. The hands are going to come up over the head, crossing the wrists. We're going to step out with one foot, the hands drop, and bend forward, lifting the back heel. Stepping back in, crossing the wrists up over the head, turning to the other corner, stepping out, folding and lifting the back heel. Exhale. Stepping back into the center, crossing the wrists, rising up over the head. This time stepping out, you can keep that heel down or you can lift up. Wobbling is okay. Stepping down, stepping back into the center, crossing the wrists, rising up. And again on the other side, challenging your balance. The crane takes flight. Stepping back into the center. One more on each side, rising up. And turning, fold, step out. Lift, exhale. Stepping back in, crossing the wrists. One last time, rising up. And fold. Lift if you like. Stepping back into the center, crossing the wrists, rising up, and coming all the way down the sides. Breathing in, circling around the front, softening down. Breathe in and open. This hand drops and sweeps across in front, waving hands like clouds. Just drifting, breathing, connecting to your breath, letting go. Lovely. Coming over here. Now this hand is going to scoop under and we're going to embrace the moon, sinking down. Breathe in and open. And embrace the moon. One more time. Breathe in. And breathe out. Step in. Stepping out to the corner, the bottom hand tosses away. The top hand drops down. And then we circle back, catching the moon and tossing it away. This is parting the horse's mane, the wild mane on the horse, bringing order out of chaos. Beautiful. Sometimes called splitting the energy as the hands pass by. You might even feel it. One more time, parting the horse's mane. Excellent. Now we circle back, catching the moon, making a light fist. The hands spin and we look over the shoulder behind us. Exhale. Breathe in, shifting the weight back. And again, shifting back, just spinning that moon. This is riding the tiger. One more time. Circling around. Excellent. And then coming back and parting the horse's mane. One more time. Now the backhand reaches forward, crossing the wrists up high, dropping down and circling in a big opening. Beautiful. No, don't need to lean back. Just breathe in. Nice gentle movement through the shoulders. This is Princess on the Mountaintop. Feeling that nice rotation through the shoulders. Circling all the way up around, coming into the center, softening down. Breathe in, and then the hands drift back together, almost touching. And one hand sweeps over the head behind, scooping up energy, coming up the center. Both hands turn over and drop. Beautiful. Rising back up the other side, sweeping over and circling back. Gathering energy and releasing energy. This is painting a rainbow. Breathing in all the way around. And breathing out. Coming back down. Relaxing. Breathe in. And breathe out when you come down in the front. And then the hands circle up around in a hug. Softening down. Breathe in and open. Now this hand scoops under to catch the moon, and we step in, stepping out, parting the horse's mane. The bottom hand tosses away. The top hand drops down. Drop and circle back and toss it away again. Just passing the hands by. Nice. Let's do that one more time. No worries about getting it perfect. Just move and breathe. Now when we come back this time, we're going to catch the moon and give it a spin, making a light fist, looking over the shoulder to ride the tiger. Breathe in, come back to the moon, and ride the tiger. One more time, riding the tiger. Nice. And then parting the horse's mane 2 times, tossing it away. Breathe in when you come back and breathe out when you release. reaching forward. The princess on the mountaintop, dropping down, opening up, filling the heart and lungs with energy, breathing in and breathing out. Very good. One more time. Stepping back into the center, both hands circling around in front in a big hug as we soften down. Breathe in and open. This hand scoops under. Now the bottom hand is going to rise up over the head, and we're going to step out with the other toe. Stepping back in. Again, rising up, passing by, and tapping out with that toe. Circling back one more time. This is the white crane spreads its wings. Let's do that one more. Rising up and tapping out. The white crane spreads its wings, stepping back, catching the moon, giving it a spin. Beautiful, softening down, the bottom hand now rising up over the head, and we tap out with the other toe. Breathe in, step back. This is as if you were blocking the sun out of your eyes and tapping out. One more time. The white crane spreads its wings. Now stepping back in, we're going to give the moon a spin one more time, circling back around. Now this hand rises up to block the sun. We tap out, but now we take a bend at the hip, reaching into the sea bottom, rising up and stepping back into the center. Breathe in and open. The other hand scooping under now, rising up over the head, tapping out with the other toe, and taking a fold at the waist, reaching into the sea bottom, and then rising back up, stepping back in a big hug. Breathe in and open. The other hand scooping under. The white crane spreads its wings, reaching up, tapping out. Oops. Tapping out. Other foot. Step down. Fold into the sea bottom. Now this time when you come up, you're going to switch hands, bringing that knee with it if you like, into the rooster. Step back down into the crane. Step in, circle around. Beautiful. Breathe in and open. And then this hand reaches under, rising up to block the sun. Tap out with that other toe. Fold into the sea bottom, the needle at the sea bottom. When we come up, switch hands, and the rooster appears. Beautiful. Stepping back down to the crane and step in, circling around to hug the moon. Breathe in and open, and crossing the wrists at the bottom to harmonize yin and yang again. Making sure you have a nice wide step. Breathing in, breathing out. The archer appears, crossing the wrists, picking up the bow. Aim the arrow and draw. Exhale. Sweep across. The other hand draws the bow. Breathing in as we sweep across. Breathing out. Again, rising up. My brain. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time. Drawing the bow. Circling around in the front. Breathe in and open in a big breath. The hands coming up over the head and down the center. Circling all the way up around the side and down the center again. Exhale. Breathing in, gathering. Breathing out, releasing. This is planting the trees. Breathing in, breathing out. A couple more times. Creating oxygen and energy. Breathing in and breathing out. Now from the bottom, the hands are going to turn face down and we're going to push forward. The hips go back, circling back around. As if you're standing in a pond and you're skimming your hands across the surface of the water, creating ripples all the way out. Exhale as you push away. Inhale as you come close. This is pebbles on the pond. Only going as low as you're comfortable. And then the hands rise up to the sides, circling around and sinking the chi. One more time, breathing in and breathing out. And then the hands rise up to shoulder height. This hand sweeps all the way over, stepping in. Stepping out to the corner, this hand brushes the knee and turn and push. Breathe in, coming back. And breathe out, turn and push. I'm going to back up just a little so you can see me in the mirror. Circling over. And brush knee and push. Breathe in, circle back. Always circles, soft edges, continual harmonious movement. No stops, no starts. Just gentle movement. Moving with ease. No stress, no tension. Last one. Nice. Now both hands reach forward, palm up. Coming back into the hips, spiraling around the backs of the hands, coming together. The mama bear gathers her cubs, breathing in, drawing energy in, and releasing. Breathing in, breathing out. The mama bear gathers her cubs. And then we step back into the center in a big hug. Breathe in and open. This hand sweeps across. We step in, stepping out to this corner, brushing past the knee and push. Nice. Just breathe and let go. Breathing in and breathing out. Brush knee and push. One more time. Now this time, the hands reach forward, pulling back into the belly, and then making a light fist coming around to the top to box the ears. Breathing in, pulling in energy. Breathing out. Nice. Shifting your weight forward and back. Boxing the ears. Stepping back into the center in a big hug. Breathe in and open. And then both hands drop. Rising back up to shoulder height. Now both hands make a light fist. One hand comes behind the back, the other comes behind the head, shifting the weight. Breathe in, open, and then shift the other way. Drawing the sabers. Breathe in and breathe out. Nice. Working the shoulders and the upper back, your balance. Drawing the sabers. One more. And then both hands opening up wide, this hand sweeping across, both hands coming to the hip and pushing away. Turning and pushing back, as if you're drawing a figure eight. polishing the table. Maybe feeling that energy under your palms. Imagine maybe the texture of a tablecloth or a smooth surface. Maybe feeling a temperature change. Maybe feeling a tingle of energy. Polishing the table. And then the hands sweep all the way up over the head, coming back down to the heart, stepping in, stepping out to the corner to push the mountain. Push and pull. Releasing energy and drawing in energy. As if you're following the ebb and flow of the tide, just drifting forward and back. Pushing the mountain. Now this time we pull back, and when we push forward, the palms open wide, opening wide to the sides, then shifting back, coming up, crossing the wrists, and folding at the hip, taking a little bow. Breathe in, cross the wrists, open up, shift forward, shift back, cross the wrists and take a bow. This is the butterfly. Flutters his wings. Breathe in and breathe out. One more time. Breathing in, gentle movement and breath. The butterfly. Now the hands drop to the sides and pull up in the front and push the mountain. Sweeping all the way across the sky. And dropping and sway, side to side, nice and easy. Just giving the shoulders a little rest. Now when we get to this side, this hand is going to come to the hip, the other hand is coming up in front, and we drift back. Same hand. Now if you like, you can tap that toe right out in front and drift back. Again, same hand, same knee. This is the golden rooster, stands on one foot. One more time on this side. Drift, shift, and lift. And then we sway all the way back to the other side. Just drifting. One more time. And now this hand comes to the hip. Nope, that's the same side. I'm going to do one, and then I'm going to switch. Switch feet, the other side. Lift and sway. Again on the same side. The golden rooster stands on one foot. Beautiful. One more time. The golden rooster. And then circle all the way back up around in front, coming into a hug. Breathe in and open. Both hands drift back to the heart, pulling into the heart, stepping out to the other corner to push the mountain. Beautiful. Drifting forward and back. Nice and easy. Nowhere else to be. Just right here. On the next one, the butterfly appears. Pushing forward, opening the hands, big breath in. Shift back, cross the wrists, take a little bow. Breathe in, open. Breathe out, shift back, the butterfly. Breathing in, breathing out. One more time, the butterfly. Shifting back. The hands drop, sweeping up in front, pulling into the heart and pushing the mountain. One more time. Drift sweeping back into the center. Breathe in and open. This hand drops and sweeps across again, waving hands like clouds. The other hand drops and sweeps back. Just breathing and moving. Letting go of any remaining stress or tension. Anything that might be weighing on you. Just letting it go. Imagine it dripping off your fingertips, giving it back to the earth. Now when we get to this side, the bottom hand makes a hook, pulling up over the other hand, carrying it back. And then the other hand carries it back. This is fireflies in the lantern. Imagine carrying a jar full of precious fireflies, spreading positive energy over the landscape. Breathing in and breathing out. Both hands circling all the way up over the head and back down again. Just circling, breathing in, breathing out. This is Chen circles. When we get here, we change direction, going back the other way and up as high as you like. Nice gentle turn through the spine, the hips. One more time. The hands rise up in front in a big hug. Breathe in and open. Both hands coming over the head, down under the arms, and folding forward, giving yourself a massage all the way down. Softening the knees. Breathe in all the way up the front. Breathe out. Brushing earth and sky. Breathing in and breathing out. Nice. When we come up to the top, both hands are just going to wash down over you in front. And then palm up, circling around in front as if you're following a water wheel. The cleansing breath or the bathing breath. Breathing in and breathing out. Cleansing your system with fresh oxygen, fresh energy, starting the day fresh. Breathing in and breathing out. One more time, the bathing breath. Big breath in. And then the hands come to rest, one over the other. And the bottom hand drifts away, centering. Clearing your mind. Opening up your heart. Sending away any remaining negative energy. Breathing in, breathing out. One more time. And then both hands drift away. Coming down over the front. And we're going to bounce back up and circle the surface of the moon in front, gathering the rest of that positive energy. Exhale and release. One more time, circling the moon. And release. And both hands coming down to the center again, sinking the chi. Let's do that one more time. And this last time we open the heart, sinking down, coming back up to the heart, and sending out all of that energy to each other. Sharing sending out kindness and compassion and love. May we all be happy and healthy and connected. May we all be grateful. May we accept each other as we are without judgment. Turning your hands on your own heart and giving yourself that same consideration and love and kindness. May I be happy and healthy. And may I live with ease. May I be connected to all beings and accept myself as I am without judgment. Take a moment and just rest your hands on your belly. Just noticing the energy, noticing the movement within the stillness. And when you're ready, you can release the hands, circling up around to the heart and finishing with a bow. Thank you for doing that with me. I have a nice short meditation for you if you'd like to join me for that. If not, I know some of you need to go. Thank you for joining me. But we're going to do just a short meditation on balance. Balance of life. Turn that music down just a little. So just find a comfortable spot, either seated on a chair or on the floor. Take some nice deep breaths. Close your eyes if it feels safe, or soften your gaze. Take a slow, steady breath in through the nose and gently exhale through the mouth. Let your breath settle into a natural rhythm, calm and effortless. Now bring your awareness to the sensations in your body after your Tai Chi practice. Notice the gentle warmth, the subtle hum of energy moving through your arms and legs, the steadiness at your center. Allow your body to remember the flowing movements, the way balance arises from softness and strength working together. Imagine a thread of energy extending from the crown of your head up into the sky, keeping you light and lifted. At the same time, feel your feet or the base of your body anchoring you deeply into the ground, like roots reaching down into the earth. You are both grounded, uplifted, steady, and spacious. As you breathe in, silently say to yourself, I am steady. As you breathe out, I am balanced. Continue repeating these words with your breath for a few cycles, letting them sink into your mind and body. I am steady. I am balanced. Now picture yourself standing in the center of a calm, shallow lake. The water is smooth and reflective, and you are still, supported, and perfectly balanced. Any movement you make sends out gentle ripples that return to stillness. Let this image remind you that balance does not mean rigid stillness. It's the ability to return to harmony, no matter how life moves around you. Notice your breath. Notice how it continues to center you. With each inhale, you draw in clarity and calm. With each exhale, you release tension, doubt, or distraction. Breathing in balance and breathing out balance. Bring your awareness now to the soles of your feet or the base of your spine, feeling the solid support beneath you. Imagine the earth rising to meet you, holding you steady. Rest here for a few more breaths, knowing that you are balanced and you are safe and you are supported. When you're ready, take one deeper breath in and a long, gentle breath out. Begin to wiggle your fingers and toes, slowly bringing movement back into your body. If your eyes are closed, allow them to open softly. Carry this sense of balance with you as you step into the rest of your day. Centered, calm, and connected. Thank you for doing that with me today. And for those of you on YouTube, thank you so much for joining us. And if you'd like more videos like this, please remember to like and subscribe. And have a great day.